Welcome to the Java programming series, and today we will understand how to write down the program to check given number is odd or even. So one of the common problem I have seen that we are getting confused whenever we are getting the program definition, that how can I start this program. So before you start the program as a whole, you have to break down your program into the smaller pieces. So whenever you are getting the program, you have to understand three important things. First one is the input, second one is the output, and the third one is the logic, right? You have to understand this input, output, and logic. So consider the example. I don't know how to write this program. By the definition, I will just try to identify what is the input required in this program. So you can see we have to check given number is odd or even, right? So what is the input? It's a number, right? So let me take any number. Let's say number is equal to 12. Perfect. So let's try to understand what are the output required in this program. So we need the two output. It's a odd or it's even, right? So let me just write down the output. So we need to print either odd or we need to print either even. Perfect. So now we know what is the input required and what is the output required, right? Still, I don't know how to solve this program. Based on the program definition, whatever information I am getting, I have just written into the program. Excellent. So now based on the output, we can able to understand this program has a two possible output. We have to print either odd or even. So based on the condition, we have to print odd or even, right? So now we have to use some conditional statement. So we know that we have a if condition, right? So whenever we want to write down the condition, we have a if statement. So I can just write down the if. Still, I don't know what is the condition I will write. Okay, I'll just keep it blank, opening curly bracket. And I'll just write down one statement into the if and another statement into the else part. Perfect. So now we have understood that we have to write down some condition, and based on condition we have to print either odd or even, right? Now we have to just focus on the condition. So here we have to understand very important thing, that how to create a logic. So here you have to analyze your thought process. So consider an example. Forget about Java. Let's take one number, let's say 13. So try to think it's an even number or odd number. So definitely you will say it's an odd number, right? Consider another example, let's say 12. Try to think whether it's an even number or odd number. So definitely you will say it's an even number, right? Now just go a little back and try to analyze your thought process. How you got the answer that 12 is even and 13 is odd. So try to understand how you calculated, how you got the answer. So definitely you thought that if we can able to divide the number with the 2, then it's an even number. And if we cannot able to divide the number with the 2, then definitely it's an odd number, right? So do we have any mechanism in Java to check the divisibility? Yes, we have a modulo operator. So whenever you want to check the divisibility of number, we have a modulo operator, right? So here we want to check the given number is divisible by 2. Okay, so I can just write down if number modulo 2. That means if number is divisible by 2, then we are getting the remainder 0, right? So modulo operator will give you the remainder. So if number divisible by 2, that means we are getting modulo is equal to 0, then it's an even number, right? So we just have to write down here 1. If we are getting the remainder 1, then it's an odd number. If we are getting the remainder 0, then it's an even number, right? And when you do the modulo with the 2, only possible remainder either 1 or 0. So if we are getting 1, we have to print number is odd. If we are not getting the 1, we have to print number is even, right? Only two possible output, so we can able to use if and else, right? Perfect. So we have solved the program. So let's try to run this program. So I'll just try to run this program with the number 12. So we are getting the even. I'll try to run with the number 13 and we are getting the odd. Perfect. So I hope you understand how to start the program, how to write down the program, how to solve the program step by step. Perfect. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments regarding this video, try to write down into the comment section. Thanks everyone, and we'll see you into the next video.